Get the checkbook out this summer. Hey, Florian. How art thou, Florian? I believe you're looking for a new football club, you're my mate. Manchester, Etihad, Estad. We playing Champions League football next season. How about you take a 2-2 Ryanair jet from Leverkusen to Manchester hotel stay, little 2-2 medical.
300k a week, couple bonuses thrown in there. Ballon d'Or in a couple years, happy days, you wanna go Bayern Munich. Little 2-2 Twiwa 3E2 Bayern Uni driller. Happy days, we get a new and upcoming star. How about Florian? Florian.
How art thou, Florian?
Alright, my mate Florian, what's the latest word? City flash with the cash, got the deal secured. The Bruce still pinging it, Haaland bangs goals. But heart at the club, still feeling cold. They flex big wins, but vibes don't last. Trophies lined up, but the soul's in the past. Etihad shiny, fans still late. Feels like a show, not a football state. Oi. Get the checkbook out this summer. Hey, Florian. How art thou, Florian? From Leverkusen to Manchester flight. Big boy wages, that Prem delight. Ballon d'Or, yeah, that's the aim. But deep down, bro, it's just a name. Training pitch like a 5-star resort. But energy dry, no real support. Anfield roars, Etihad's on mute. City got shine, but no real roots. Florian, bro, don't be fooled. They dress it well, but the core ain't cool. You want legacy, not just bags. Don't join a team where love just lags. Oi. Get the checkbook out this summer. Hey, Florian. How art thou, Florian? Manchester wants ya, stats look peak. But players know what they really seek. From Leverkusen, don't take that flight. Liverpool's calling, that move feels right. How art thou, Florian?
Well, I just bottled it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen, where we're here to talk about the 3 big clubs, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to talk about Liverpool, City, and Arsenal. By the way, Wirtz just confirmed his own transfer, just so you guys know. Just so we're kind of everyone on the same page here quickly. You know, shout out to Louis Steele. You know, big up to him. Let's just quickly share this real quick. Watch.
Excited for Liverpool, Florian?
Hey, he gave the nod. I told you guys, allow living in the past. Allow it. Allow feeling upset for yourself. This is not Caicedo. Florian Wirtz is an intelligent individual. He doesn't want to play against FC Noah. Don't worry about it, guys. We're good. He's coming to Liverpool, my mates. Let's fucking go. Anyway, we're here to talk about my club, Liverpool Football Club. We're here to talk about Manchester City. We are here to talk about the Arsenal. And I'm here to discuss the title race next season. Is Citypool back, baby? Or should we be worried about Arsenal Football Club? That is the $1 million question. Big up to my guy, Fonzie. Elite super chat here from Fonzie. You see, Fonzie, I love when you're at this level. That's why I actually scold you when you send in shit jokes, because I expect like high level from you. This is slowly becoming football Vivo music. We got so many songs at this point. Man's
riding another man's neck, you know?
We got the Tom Little song. That's the first one. We got this one. That's the second one. We got the other one, the one that Dimitri made.
Yeah. It's that red wave.
Florian! It's the other one. We got the Arteta failed song.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the.
We got the Jacob special.
Where did you go?
I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years.
So many. At this point, we have like our own podcast, mate. You get me? No. What a banger is what Ed is saying. Oh, that one is definitely a banger. That's why my guy Sharif dropped in the banger. Hey, Fonzie, this channel loves you back. That's why, bro, we are a real community. There is no one like this community. I'll be so honest with you. You can call me biased. You can say whatever you want. But this community is elite, my mate. Anyway, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Everyone, please hit the like button. Everyone, please subscribe. You guys know how these shows get very interactive. I'm here to talking about all of you guys. Come on. We can't have 600 people in here. We ain't even on 200 likes yet. Let's get the likes up, please. Everyone, please like the video. Everyone, please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Everyone, please like the video, subscribe, and let's just get this party started because there is a lot for us to discuss. It's funny because me and Mo think in the same way. I did not even literally have planned to talk about Cherki versus Wirtz with him. Like, he didn't even tell me. But I will be talking about Cherki versus Wirtz. So, we are going to start off by this topic. Florian Wirtz versus Ryan Cherki. We're going to have a real conversation, an objective conversation, without all the complicated stuff that we put on the other channel. We're here not to do complications. We're here to do it basic for the basic bitches like Toka in the chat and etc. So let's have a basic conversation to make it a lot easier. Now, here's the thing, guys. And this is just me being honest. Mo asked the question of value for money. Who here can admit, even as a Liverpool fan, put one in the chat if you can confess and you can admit that you see Ryan Cherki as more value for money. If we're just talking purely money here. If we're talking pure money here. Just put one in the chat if you think he's more value for money, even as a Liverpool fan. We have no problem admitting that. I have no problem admitting that. Ryan Cherki is going to cost 25-30 million. Okay? Is Florian Wirtz worth 100 million more than Ryan Cherki? No. But the reason why he is worth 100 million more is because Leverkusen are not in financial problems like Lyon. If we're being honest here, Cherki's price tag should be like 55 to 60 million. Wirtz's price tag should be like 80 to 90 million. Those are what I would say is the objective differences between them. Now, the reason there is 100 million between both players is because Lyon have to sell, is because Lyon are going through financial problems. And that's the thing that puts them in this sticky situation. So that's just the honest opinion. It's like me going like, who's more value for money? McAllister or Caicedo? Who's more value for money? Gravenberch or Caicedo? Who's more value for money? McAllister or Rice? Everyone's going to answer the Liverpool midfielders. City fans in the chat will tell you right now. City fans will tell you in the chat right now. Value for money, McAllister is better value for money than Rice. Because we signed McAllister for 30. They signed Rice for 105. However, you get what you pay for in the modern day market. And I brought up this point on MHF, and I'm explaining for the people who did not watch MHF, right? Guys, Chelsea paid 115 million for a tackler. Name one thing that Caicedo's elite at other than tackling. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to clean my glasses with a microfiber. I'm going to look at the comment section again. I have a challenge for you guys for the next 30 seconds. Name one thing that Caicedo does at an elite level other than tackling. Yeah. Here we go. Gonna clean my glasses now. Think about it. Think about it deeply. Imagine. Give yourself very deep thoughts. What is something that Caicedo is elite at other than tackling? Yalla, here. I'm gonna clean my glasses now. Come back and look here because I want to see like what exactly is here. Anticipation, interceptions. That is also tackling. You think Caicedo is elite at carrying the ball? Oh my God. Oh my God! If you think Caicedo's elite at carrying the ball, you are watching a different sport, my mate. Do you know who's like elite at carrying the ball? Elite at carrying the ball is like Musiala, Yamal. Bro, are you okay? Do you realize that Declan Rice is actually a better carrier of the ball than Caicedo? Come on, my mate. Come on, please, bro. You cannot say he's an elite ball carrier. He's definitely not an elite. Someone said passing in the chat. I completely ignored it because it's not even worth me saying anything. What is Declan Rice elite at, chat? I'm not hating. I'm just asking a question. I want to hear your opinion. What is Declan Rice elite at? Tell me right now. Everyone in the chat, regardless who you support, what is Declan Rice elite at? Tell me. Something that Declan Rice is elite at. Free kicks, fair, by the way. I can't even say anything bad about that because he scored elite free kicks. Someone say athleticism, physicality, no problem. Set pieces, let's say set pieces. Tackling, no problem. So Arsenal paid 105 million for a free kick tackler. Chelsea paid 115 million for a tackler. But Liverpool paying 114 million for a player who scores goals, gets assists, is creative, can carry the ball, can play 4 different positions. Oh! 114 million for that? Why are Liverpool paying 114 million for Florian Wirtz? Why? Why are we paying 140 million for? You don't know why? Because he scores goals, because he gets assists, because he creates, because he can dribble, because he can play left wing, because he can play 10, because he can play behind the striker in a false 9, or he can play as a secondary striker, or he can play right wing, or he can play in the 8 in midfield, because he's creative. And guess what? Let's say Florian Wirtz is only 5% better than Cherki, 10% better than Cherki, 15% better than Cherki. Even if Florian Wirtz is merely 15 to 20% better than Ryan Cherki, that 15 to 20% could be the difference between Liverpool getting over the line versus not getting over the line. 2 years ago, under Pochettino, the first season where Chelsea finished 5th, every single stream, Caicedo's price tag was brought up. Every single time. Caicedo, 115 million. Caicedo, 115 million. Caicedo, 115 million. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? Everyone, every single human being on this planet brought it up. This season, Chelsea are doing really well. Chelsea get top 4. Chelsea win the Conference League. No one brings up Caicedo's price tag. After Declan Rice scored the 2 free kicks against Real Madrid, who brought up Declan Rice's price tag? Who? No one. At the end of the day, if Liverpool this season win the Prem and the FA Cup, or the Champions League and the FA Cup, or like whatever, no one will bring up Wirtz's price tag. Because guess what? That 10 to 15% difference could be the reason why you end up winning one of the big trophies. It could be. It could be. That's the thing. So I'm looking at Florian Wirtz, and I do believe he has that ability about him to make the difference. If Florian Wirtz wins me 15 to 20 points this season in the Premier League with a pass or with a shot or something like that, that alone is worth that much money. Why? Because that 10 to 20 points range can win me a Premier League title. We have watched our team get 97 points and 92 points and not win the league. We have all sat here, Liverpool fans in the chat, we have all sat here and seen with our very own eyes Liverpool Football Club get 92 points and 97 points and not win the league. So we know exactly what a small difference these margins are. These little margins, this little, oh, let's go. Now, all these things, they make a difference at the end of the day because we want to win a Premier League title, because we want to keep going, because we want to win, because we want to succeed. This is simply the truth. So let's look at this comparison. Big up to Ed who says we can only scratch his back, guys. No stroking. Oh, Ed. Wow. Oh, look, Hussam made one mistake. I'm going to make him regret it for the rest of his life. You literally plant cantaloupes. You get me? And you're a fraud. How about you hold that as well? You get me? Hope your cantaloupes taste like shit. Thanks for the super chat, though. This guy just out here bullshitting. Bull jiving. Anyway, like the video, guys, and subscribe. Please, everyone, like and subscribe. Now, let's share it without being too complex. Let's just go look at Squawka or Skoka or whatever the fuck it's pronounced. Here you go. Ryan Cherki versus Mr. Florian. Florian, how art thou, Florian? Here you go. 24-25 Bundesliga, 24-25 Ligue 1. Wirtz, more games and more minutes. 10% better shooting accuracy. 20 more shots on target. 2 more goals. 1 more goal from inside the box. 1 more goal from outside the box. 8 goals with a strong foot compared to 2 for Ryan Cherki with his weak foot. 2 goals with his weak foot, 5 in his strong foot. Conversion rate 26% better for Ryan Cherki, obviously because Florian Wirtz take more risky shots because he shoots from outside the box, as we have established here. 12 assists, so he has 1 more assist. Ryan Cherki has more chances created, which is something I've mentioned. He has the most chances created of any under 21 player in Europe, by the way. Passing attempted, more passes for Florian Wirtz. Passing accuracy, not really that big of a difference, just 2%. Long pass accuracy as well, not that big of a difference, about what, like a little small percentage. Crossing accuracy is better for Cherki because he plays on the wings. Through balls, more for Florian Wirtz. Layoffs, almost 100 more. More forward passes. And obviously, touches in the opposition boxes, more for Florian Wirtz. So we can see the difference. We can see the difference here between these players. All these stuff with shots and with blah, 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 and etc., etc. All these things, they make a difference in the long run. All these things, they make a difference in the long run. Because long run, that is where it matters. Long run, that is where it makes the difference. Now, I've already established, is Florian Wirtz worth 100 million more than Ryan Cherki? No. And I'm not Professor Hamza. I'm not Professor Hamza, chat. I'm not. I don't come here and change my opinion based on the club the player is going to. I'm not a flip-flop. I think Ryan Cherki is technically unbelievable. I think he's an unreal player. But if a month ago, I told every single one of you guys that Liverpool are getting Ryan Cherki and Manchester City are signing Florian Wirtz, you'd all said, oh yeah, it makes sense because Ryan Cherki is a cheap alternative and people want to buy, you know, Liverpool always makes smart transfers and blah, blah, blah. But that's why Manchester City win leagues, because they sign these level of players. Manchester City win leagues because they sign this level of player. But you want me to sign the lesser quality player? Ryan Cherki is a fantastic player. Ryan Cherki is a fantastic player, but he's no Florian Wirtz. He's not. Florian Wirtz is a generational talent. And he allowed fans of other clubs to be generational haters. Why? Because today, people stopped their day and went and watched Germany versus Portugal in a Nations League game just to hate on Florian Wirtz. You want to know why? Liverpool are gargantuan. Liverpool are gargantuan. Feel your nuts. Very big. Very big. We are a gargantuan institution. We're gargantuan. When's the last time anyone hate-watched a City player? Name the last time someone hate-watched a City player. When is the last time? Someone name it in the chat. Name the last time someone hate-watched Manchester City. People watch Norway to hate on Odegaard, not to hate on Haaland. Interesting. Interesting. Here's the thing that people need to understand. When you are a gargantuan institution, you know what comes with the territory of being a gargantuan institution? Everyone hates you. Everyone wants to be you. How many clubs in England do you think won 6 Champions Leagues? Now we're doing the uncomfortable conversation. 6 Champions Leagues. More Champions Leagues than City, United, Chelsea put together 6 more than Arsenal do because they got 0. Spurs, I'm not even going to say nothing. Yikes. 6 Champions Leagues. Liverpool fans, and this is a message to Liverpool fans and Liverpool fans only. Do not become what we have hated. Do not become more and more and more what you have hated. Do not seek validation. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't sit there and seek validation from these rival fans. You think they will validate Liverpool Football Club? They will never validate us because they want to be us. How can you validate what you want to be? You have to hate. Everyone wishes they had 20 league titles and 6 Champions Leagues. And actually, this goes deeper than many people think. People say stupid shit like, who wants to live in Liverpool? You guys realize that Liverpool and City players are literally neighbors? You guys realize that? Why is it when a player is linked to City, no one says, ooh, who wants to go live in Manchester? No one mentions that. People don't know that, but go do your research. Do you know that in the 70s and the 80s, the Scousers dictated the fashion for the entirety of the United Kingdom? You know, whatever the Scousers did, the rest of the world followed. The rest of the English people followed, including the Manx, including the Manchester guys, including the Manx. Scousers made the fashion trends in the English kingdom. See that little island, the United Kingdom. John Lennon, the Beatles. Everyone wanted to be Liverpool. This hatred is stemmed from something real deep, because I know about changes of energy. Because last summer and the summer before that, the shoe was on the other foot. Let's all go back to the Caicedo summer. Oh, now you wanna have the uncomfortable conversations. Can I ask you all a question? We're comparing Cherki and Wirtz, 2 completely different players from 2 completely different teams, right? We signed Alexis McAllister from Brighton for 30 million. Chelsea signed Caicedo from Brighton for 115 million. I was doing content back then. I was Don Hussam. I was doing Football Terrace. I was doing all the channels. Why did no one ask me who's better value for money back then? Why? Why did no one ask me who's better value for money then? I wonder. Why does everyone care about value for money when it's Liverpool paying the money for the first time? Now it's about value for money? 2 summers ago, no one asked me that question. Oh, is McAllister more value than money? Yeah, McAllister is more value than money than Caicedo. He is. But no one asked me that question because they all want to be us. I promise you, if the roles were reversed and Florian Wirtz signed for Manchester City and Liverpool signed Ryan Cherki, every single person would be making videos right now saying Liverpool have fell off. Liverpool will not win the league again now that City have got Wirtz. Oh, it's unfair. City got Wirtz. But when it's Liverpool that want to get Wirtz, everyone, let me try to shit on him. I had an event I had to attend outside today. I couldn't watch the Portugal-Germany game. I just couldn't. But people stopped their day to come and watch Nations League Portugal versus Germany. Who's asked? Who cares? Who cares? No one gives a flying F about the Nations League. No one cares. But you want to know why people watch? Florian. How art thou, Florian? Florian Wirtz went from the KDB replacement to now Cherki is better than him. Cherki has more value for money. Make it make sense? Explain it to me. Why is it that when we get a player, all your energies suddenly change? I don't change my energy based on the club the player is going to. Guess what? City signed Reindeers and they signed Cherki. They're going to sign Cherki. They're going to sign Reindeers. Right? Do you see me change my energy? Did you guys watch the video I put up earlier today? You can go watch it. Go watch it after the stream. Go watch it. This is the title of my video. Right here. The Reindeers video. Watch this. Reindeers to Manchester City. Here we go. Citypool to return next season. Fantastic signing for City. You don't know why I don't change my energy? Because if Reindeers wanted to sign for Liverpool, I would say that's an amazing signing. If Cherki wants to sign for Liverpool, I'd say that's an amazing signing. And in reverse, when we were linked to Seshko, I said I don't want him. And now that he's linked to Arsenal, I also say I don't want him and I don't rate him. That's the thing. Our set piece analyst just joined Manchester City today, Rats. It's okay. Let Pep Linders and his little frauds join Manchester City. They don't know that Pep Linders started the downfall of Man City. See, this is the true shit that people don't know about. He started the downfall of Manchester City because he started our downfall as well. Put the fries in the bag. People don't know about that. Hey, I hope you get 3 Pep Linders, mate. Never thought I'd see a camel rider extol Scousers. What does extol mean? Praise enthusiastically Scousers. Yeah, I praise Scousers enthusiastically because I like, how can I say this? Like, I connect with Scousers because Scousers are very similar to Arabs from the Shamite countries. Very similar the way that we behave, you know, like us against the world mentality type thing. Like, very generous, very welcoming, great people, you know. So I would do defense Scousers. And the truth of the matter is, listen, when you support a football club, you take on the city, you take on the area, you take on the people that support you know, the football club. You have to just you know, understand. Because when I supported Liverpool Football Club and I fell in love with the club, I did not simply just not do any research. I know where the rivalry of Liverpool and Man United started from. I know a lot of the details. Like, these are the things that I did my research on. These are the things that I you know, researched myself and looked at. Like, you have to understand the history of your football club. You cannot ignore the history of your football club. You need to understand it. Like, people don't know it, but the reason why Liverpool and Manchester United have a bigger rivalry than just football is because it actually started with the docks. It started with the economic war before anything else, and then it became a fashion war, and then it became who can influence more. It's a much bigger rivalry than just football alone, and that is my point. So I'm looking at this whole situation, and I see it from that perspective. I see it from that perspective of, I do believe that we are going to go back to Liverpool, hopefully winning back-to-back league titles. And speaking of, I want to look at our contenders next season. So, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Guys, we have 750 people in here. We are not even at 300 likes yet. Well, I have some shame. Like the video right now. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to talk about the title race next year. That's the next topic for me. Title race next year. Why? I'm going to set up a poll on the chat right now. Who are you more worried about? And I want you to answer honestly, regardless who you think. So, LFC fans, who worries you more? Vote number 1, City. Vote number 2, Arsenal. Third option is not a LFC fan. So we can see the people who want to look at it from a different perspective. So here you go. It's a poll in the chat right now. Who worries you more? If you're not a Liverpool fan and you just want to see the results of the vote, just vote not a Liverpool fan. So you can just see the results of the vote. So far, within 100 votes, 84% say Manchester City. Okay? Now, I will tell you why. Hussam, tell them about our history. They're hating me. What do you mean, Diallo? I don't understand. What do you mean? I really don't understand what you mean. You're gonna have to explain this one here, Diallo. Gonna have to explain this one here, Diallo. I literally don't even understand what you mean, brother. I apologize. You're gonna have to explain this one. Did you see Lewis Steele asking Florian Wirtz coming to Liverpool? Love the channel. Yeah, Seema, these players are almost like announcing their own transfers, you know. Kirkus is actually just shaking his ass violently for Liverpool as well, you know. He might have reposted the video of him saying that, you get me. Anyway, let me tell you why I tend to agree with the message that you guys are spreading in this comment section right here. Here is why I agree that City worry me more. And Arsenal fans in the chat, get involved in the conversation as well. It's not a deep conversation that you can't get involved in. You could tell me your opinion. عادي يعني حبيبي. Don't worry about it. عادي. You could tell me your opinion. So, what is the reason why I think the way that I think? What is the reason why I think the way that I think? Why do I think this? Why do I have this perspective? Why am I looking at it from this perspective specifically? I'll tell you. Number one, Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola versus Mikel Arteta. The less said about that, the better. Number two, Pep Guardiola. Number three, Pep Guardiola. Number four, Pep Guardiola. Number five, Pep Guardiola. You want to know why? Pep Guardiola, in the entirety of his career, has never went 2 years without a league title. Ever. Ever. He has never went 2 years without a league title in his career. Bayern, Barcelona, Manchester City never went 2 years without a league title. Every 2 years minimum, he wins one. Every 2 years minimum, he wins one. Every 2 years. Now, I've got to fight this mammoth that is Pep Guardiola. It's about time we are the only club that beat him 2 years in a row. And that's why signing Florian Wirtz is important. Now, I have sat here for the last 2 years and I've said, I actually predicted Arsenal to win the league this year and the year before. So it's not like I'm saying it out of a disrespect for Arsenal. I, for the last 2 years, have predicted Arsenal Football Club to be league champs. So I'm not disrespecting Arsenal. I'm simply looking at the players that Arsenal are linked with. I'm looking at the players that they look forward to signing. I'm looking at the players that they're trying to sign. That's the truth. I'm looking at the players that they are trying to sign. With all due respect to the Arsenal fans in the chat, you're looking at Sesko, you're looking at the likes of Semenyo. Yani, put yourself in my position. Put yourself in my place. Without calling me a hater, without saying the same old shit that everyone says. Yahi, discuss with me. Tell me why I'm wrong. Give me objective reasons. Just tell me, Hussam, you're wrong because 1, 2, and 3. Just be honest. Just be honest, be objective. Tell me why, as a Liverpool fan who just announced Florian Wirtz, Kirkus Frimpong, why I should be worried objectively about Sesko and Semenyo. Tell me. I'm willing to change my mind. I'm willing to change my mind. I'm asking the Arsenal fans here objectively. I want an answer from all of you in the chat. Why should I change my mind? Why? Based on what? Big up to all the super chatters, by the way. Big up to Seema, Diallo, Aram, Ed, and Fonzie. Thank you to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Eco falls, don't be a fraud. Just answer honestly. Answer honestly. Why? Denzel, Arsenal fan, he says, I don't have an answer. Arteta the fraud. Arteta out. He says no one is scared. Come on. We have nothing to go by right now. TKA, Arsenal fan again. So my point is, I look at what Arsenal are doing. If Arsenal signed who they were linked with at the start of the window, chat, I'm going to ask you all a question, and Arsenal fans in the chat, just watch for your own self. Chat, if Arsenal signed Rodrigo, Gyökeres, and Zubimendi, would you at least go like, whoa, these guys could do something this year? Put one in the chat if you would be a lot more fearful of them if they signed Rodrigo, Gyökeres, and Zubimendi. Tell me honestly right now. Remember everything we spoke about, yeah? Matthew Farhadi, that's an OG right there. Big up to you. Remember everything that we've spoken about for Arsenal over the last month. All the daily transfer news shows everything. Right? Let's say, for the sake of argument, Arsenal sign Rodrigo, Gyökeres, Zubimendi. Then I would sit here and go like, oh my God. Okay. Now we are talking. Zubimendi comes in, makes Arsenal passing better. They sign Rodrigo. Fantastic signing, winner, proven winner. They signed Gyökeres, goal-scoring machine. Okay, now I'm taking a step back and I'm going like, okay, now I have to bring hate watches back to Arsenal. I've got to hate watch on Arsenal now. I can't just let Arsenal go. But now the fact that, with all due respect, you're signing Sesko. You're signing Sesko. You're signing the likes of Semenyo. Why I should be worried? Matthew, I always remember all the OGs. Why I should remember? Sorry, why should I be worried? And on top of all this right here. I agree with 7ID. Never be afraid of Arsenal while Arteta is there. So Arteta, for 3 years in a row, cannot get Arsenal over the line. They go ahead and they sign Sesko and Semenyo. I want to put myself in the shoes of the Arsenal players. Everyone here, walk with me as I'm explaining this. I'm going to be very objective. I'm not even trying to laugh the stream. I'm not even bantering or anything. I'm having an objective, real conversation with you guys. Yeah? Let's all be real here. Let's all cut the shit. Let's all be honest. So, you are William Saliba. You are Gabriel Magalhaes. You are Bukayo Saka. You are walking into the Arsenal dressing room. And I know this based off what happened with Liverpool, because I know what happened to us 2 seasons ago when we walked in with the same exact players and finished 5th. Give me what uplifts Saliba, Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard, and Rice to fight again for another year. What's the uplift for them? What is it? By the way, let's say what I said first happens. Let's say Arsenal signed Rodrigo. Let's say Arsenal signed Gyökeres. If I'm Saliba walking into the dressing room, like, oh shit, I've got Gyökeres here. I've got Rodrigo here. Oh my God, I've got new artillery. I've got new weapons. I feel uplifted. I want to fight. I believe in us winning the league. The players are uplifted. You want to know who did this best? 2 clubs in the old era and 1 club in the new era. You want to know who did this best? Manchester United. Manchester United won a league title, won a Champions League, went and signed either the most promising star in Europe or the best player in the league. Teddy Sheringham, come bench. Juan Sebastian Veron, Diego Forlan, Jaap Stam. I can go on and on and on. Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney. Manchester United won league titles, won Champions Leagues, and then went and signed either the best player in the league which is why they wanted Alan Shearer as well. And they went and they signed either best players in Europe. That's what Manchester United did. Chelsea, same thing. Drogba, you're coming, no problem. We're also going to sign Crespo. We're also going to sign Shevchenko. We're also going to sign Eidergo Johnson. See, people don't remember these names. Makalele, you're amazing. I'm going to sign Essien. I'm going to sign John Obi Mikel. Lampard, Joe Cole, all together. No problem. We're also going to go get on the wings. And we're going to go get Damien Duff. We're going to go get Arjen Robben. We're going to go get Nicolas Anelka. We're going to go get Adrian Mutu. We're going to go get all these players. Why? Because in the words of Stevie G, you have to fix the roof when the sun is shining. Do not wait for shit to hit the fan and all of a sudden now you want to fix the roof. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Why do we not consider what Steven Gerrard said from a player perspective? Thank you so much to you, 790. Just purely from a player perspective. Purely from a player perspective. Saliba, Gabriel, walking into that dressing room, if they say Rodrigo, if they see Jokeras, they're excited, they're hyped. If they see Sesko and they say Semenyo, they're like, this guy's taking the piss. We've waited all this time. We've had all these injuries and you're going to give me Semenyo to work with? Is that it? Is that it? So if I'm Saliba walking into the like the transfer window, if I'm Saliba walking into, you know, the dressing room and I see now next to me is Sesko and Semenyo, I'm like, fuck this, bro. Like, I didn't wait all this time for us to strengthen to sign these two guys. And that's the point. Here's the difference with Manchester City. Manchester City player. I'm going to give you a player that's going to walk in to the City dressing room who already won, because everyone at City already won. Let's say you are Ruben Diaz or you are Akanji, let's say. You are Akanji. You walk into the dressing room at Manchester City. You're like, man, we had a shit year last year. We have to rectify it this season. You see Ryan Diaz. You see Ryan Cherki. You see Ait Nouri. You see Livramento. You're like, yo, we're changing up this whole team. I've now got Marmoush on the left. I've got up top Haaland. I've got on the right Foden or Cherki. Same thing in the 10, one of them two. I've got Reinders and Rodri ahead of me. Rodri's back. You feel rejuvenation. You feel that sense of like, I want to fight. I feel excited. I feel happy. I want to do this. You get me? I want to do this. Because you have that new thing to look forward to. I'll give you the best example of this. Manchester City, when they signed Erling Haaland. When did Manchester City sign Erling Haaland, chat? When did they sign Erling Haaland? When did they sign Erling Haaland? Tell me. When? When did they sign Erling Haaland? Big up to you, Tyler Jones, my brother. How are you, lads? 2022 summer, correct. What did they win after they signed Erling Haaland? Yalla. Let's do a bit of education here. Because, see, we're not here to just say, haha, Wirtz is better than Cherki. Everyone knows that. What did they win after they signed Haaland? They won the treble. Put yourself in Kevin De Bruyne's shoes that year. Put yourself in fucking KDB's shoes that year. How do you feel after winning 2 back-to-back titles? Talk about the level of rejuvenation. Talk about the level of rejuvenation when you look to your left and you see Erling Haaland. Demon, monster. Premier League season starts, he's already bagging in goals, and you feel just that sense of urgency. By the way, Liverpool struggled with that motivational aspect 2 years ago. You want to know why? Because players were sick and tired of having to play with Henderson and Fabinho and these guys again. Fabio Carvalho, Harvey Elliott midfield was actually a thing that's been spoken about because of this whole thing. Fantastic question from Boston. Boston, you want to know why I love you? Because you always ask the hard-hitting questions. Who motivated Virgil van Dijk last season? Chiesa? I just said you feel a sense of rejuvenation when something different happens. We had Arne Slot come in. You smart motherfucker. What the hell do you think happened to change the players' energies? Can you wake up and smell the coffee? Because we're having a real conversation here. This is not for you to repeat the same conversation over and over again. I know what you're going to write in the chat. Sesko has 21 goals on all comps, 21 goals on all comps, 21 goals on all comps. You are a robot. You follow everything that Arteta does. Anything that Arteta wants to do, you will go down on your knees and you will kiss his feet. We are being objective. We're having real conversations. We're having real conversations. I'm saying something needs to change to offer the players motivation. Simple. 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 And you have that sense of urgency, the sense of rejuvenation when you do that. Liverpool finished 4th, lost the Champions League final. Sign Fabinho, sign Naby Keita, sign Shaqiri, sign Alisson. The players walked into next season on smoke. It's the fucking light bulb, guys. It's the fucking light bulb. You light the light bulb, you work together, you light the light bulb. It's the fucking light bulb, guys. Boston can't fight back because he's been destroyed. You can't fight back when you're destroyed. You can't. Everyone remembers that summer? Everyone remembers that summer? The summer of 17, 18, headed into 18, 19? Smoke! Immediately, the day after the Champions League final, sign Fabinho, sign Naby Keita, sign Alisson Becker, sign Shaqiri, sign all these players. Guess what? We went on to win the Champions League, and then the year after that, we won the Premier League. Why? Sense of rejuvenation. Something to fight for. The players walk into the dressing room. So if you're a Liverpool player, right? You lost the Champions League final, you finished 4th in the league. You walk into the dressing room, you see Alisson Becker. You're like, thank God the problem Karius is gone now. We actually have a good goalkeeper now. Pow. Naby Keita walks and you're like, okay, we finally have creativity from midfield to help out when Ox gets injured and blah, blah, blah. You see Fabinho walk and we're like, yo, I don't have to play Henderson DM anymore. I now actually have an actual defensive midfielder who can tackle the shit out of people. Let's go. You see Shaqiri, you're like, okay, now I can rest Salah every now and then. And that's my point. And this is the overarching point here that I've been speaking about. Arsenal have nothing new to motivate them. And if you're an Arsenal fan, that's what you truly should be worried about. If Arsenal signed, forget the Arteta thing. Agree or disagree on Arteta, that's not the point. But if Arsenal sign Rodrigo, Isak, Joker, like whatever it is, the players walking into the dressing room feel so much motivation. I'm going to be playing with Jokers now. I'm going to be playing with all these guys. I feel hyped. But you walk into the dressing room, you see Sesko, you're like, fucking hell. You see Semenyo, you're like, I'm expected to win a league title with Semenyo and these others just got Wirtz. And I'm telling all the Arsenal fans right now, you can call me a hater all you want. I literally predicted you to win the league 2 years in a row. So I can't be an Arsenal hater and an Arsenal twerker at the same time. You can't accuse me of twerking for Arsenal. And then when I literally just give you constructive criticism, you start to get annoyed. All it's going to take is one bad moment at Arsenal. And I think that whole situation is going to the shits. I'll be honest with you. Because guess what? The robots that Arteta bought are no longer robots. They're all grown men now. They all cook now. They're all, players who are very good now. Saliba now has an ego. Gabriel has an ego. Rice has an ego. These players want to cook now. Oh, these players don't have time for your shit. See? Real conversations on this channel. Real talk. No horse shit. Real shit we speak on this channel. Real shit we speak on this channel. We ain't here to lie. We ain't here to lie. We're here to say the real shit. We're here to have the honest truth and cook. We're cooking. I think Arsenal players, like, mentally is destroyed now. I really believe they're so, like, they feel down and they need someone to upbeat them. You get me? يا حبيبي يعني, you think this is Al Jazeera? خلاص, you repeated this news 100 times. We don't discuss politics on the channel. It's already painful enough يعني living where I live. يا أخي, I don't know if you haven't known me. I know you probably might not known me a long time or anything, but حبيبي, there was literally like F-16 fighter jets above my house. يعني, you want to talk to me, or is this Al Jazeera الاتجاه المعاكس? You want to sit here and talk politics? What are you guys' thoughts on the politics in the Middle East? Come on, man. Anyway, so I think the Arsenal players will have that little bit lack of motivation. They will have a little bit that feeling of feeling a little bit down right now. And they need someone to uplift them. They need someone to take them over the edge. They need someone that they look at in that dressing room and go like, he's a winner. He's going to get me over the line. He's going to help me. He's unbelievable. And the unfortunate reality for Arsenal fans is that. Now, the difference with Manchester City is Cherki, Ait Nouri, Liverman O, and Reinders. You've essentially changed 4 starters. That's enough motivation. And City didn't win it for the first time in 5 years. So that's extra motivation. So it gives them that belief. It gives them that hope. And that's something that Liverpool have suffered from. That's why Arsenal fans can call me a hater all they want. I'm actually describing my club for the last 4 years. We have not strengthened from a position of power in the Jurgen Klopp era. We have not. We didn't do that at all. Not once. Not once. We did not strengthen from a position of power. We simply didn't. We simply did not. We didn't strengthen from a position of power. We didn't try to cook and do all this. We just didn't. That's the truth. And that's why City won 4 leagues in a row. You don't know why? Because City strengthened from a position of power. City fixed the roof when the sun was shining. Liverpool fixed the roof when we finished 5th and the sun was not shining and we were a Europa League team. That's when we sold 7 midfielders, bought 4. And that's the thing. So you need something to change if you're Arsenal. And the change that you're going through right now is not enough change, simply. It is simply not enough change. And that is the truth. And that is the truth. Because if you're a player, under those circumstances, under those conditions, you need someone to uplift you. The problem is, no one is uplifting these Arsenal players. And this takes me full circle of uplift. We are now talking about Liverpool Football Club. We have discussed Manchester City, who I think are the biggest threat. So I think Manchester City are the biggest threat to Liverpool next season. I think the Arsenal players will lack motivation. Let's now go all the way back to Liverpool Football Club in terms of the title race. 114 million pounds to sign Florian Wirtz. Right? If we're talking about motivation and uplifting, imagine you're Mohamed Salah walking into that dressing room in pre-season and you see Florian Wirtz there. Imagine you're Alexis McAllister that you have fought for a year like an animal. You look to your left, you don't see Robertson anymore. You see Kerkez. Imagine you're Ryan Gravenberch. You see your friend, your teammate, Jeremy Frimpong on the right-hand side. You get uplifted because we fix the roof when the sun is shining. Shout out Stevie G. Fix the roof when the sun was shining. Big up to everyone who just joined us from the Born in Red podcast. Big up to you guys. Big up to everyone who just walked in from that stream. Make sure you guys are liking on your way and make sure you guys are subscribing. We're discussing the title race next season. We're talking about strengthening from a position of power. We are currently at the Liverpool topic. So please do like the video, do subscribe on your way in. We'll get to the super chats in a bit, but I'm having a real, a real deep conversation about the title race next season. I'm quite enjoying it. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Please like and subscribe. Now, okay, here's the thing. You're saying, I was agreeing with you until you said Saliba should not be excited with Seshko Semenyo, but Diaz should be excited because of reindeers and Cherki. Diaz is not excited just because of reindeers and Cherki. He's excited because of reindeers, because of Cherki, because of Ait Nouri, because of Livramento, because of them not winning the league the year before, because Marmoush is a new signing, because Nico Gonzalez is a new signing. That's 6 new signings, of which one is a very good playmaker, of which Reinders is an AC Milan player who brings experience, of which Ait Nouri is a left back. And on top of all this, add Rodri is now back. Pow! There you go. Now, the difference is big up to you, Asim. Big up to the Born in Red community. Now, the difference is with Arsenal is you walk into that Arsenal dressing room and all you're seeing is fucking Sesko and thingy. You're not motivated. You don't feel happy. You don't. You're simply going like, oh my God, like I'm expected to win the league with Semenyo. You feel that energy drained. But Liverpool, oh, we're on some next level shit. Oh, we are on some next level shit. If you're Salah now walking into the dressing room, you pass it to the left, you see Florian Wirtz, McAllister, Kerkez. Everyone just feels that extra sense of motivation. And inshallah, God willing, we sign a striker. Khalas. Khalas, Habibi, it is party time. If we sign a striker, oof, we're cooking, lads. We're fucking cooking, lads. We're cooking. Tell Tom Little right now to light up the stove because we're cooking. And that's my point. And that's my point. That's why signing Florian Wirtz is something that we need. Now, the striker position. Liverpool fans, I know you want to talk about the striker position. I don't need to cope. I've won 2 league titles in 5 years. Your club has won 0 league titles in the last 21. You're the one that needs to cope. I've seen us win 2 league titles and 2 Champions Leagues in my lifetime. Big up, though. So, I'm looking at like the striker position. There is a dream that I haven't given up on, and that's the Alvarez dream. Inshallah, the dream comes true. Ya Rab. Ekitike, I think, makes more sense to Chelsea, which now means we might be looking at someone like a Gyökeres. Now, if we have a front 4 of Gakpo, Gyökeres, Salah, and Wirtz, Habibi, we are going to go for ultimate destruction next season. We are going for ultimate destruction next season. We are about to blow this league apart. We're about to tear this league's ass up, bro. And there's another scenario. Let's say we sell Luis Diaz. Let's say there's an offer for Luis Diaz. It's way too good and we end up selling him. And then we go sign someone like Nico Williams, someone like a Leao, perhaps someone like a Malik Fofana. Let's go, mate. We're cooking, lads. So for me, I look forward to it. I look very much forward to next season. I really look forward to next season. I really believe like we can win the league, guys. There's something that we haven't experienced as Liverpool fans in the modern era, and that's back-to-back league titles. Bro, we can win the league. We can win the league. We can go back-to-back. And as a matter of fact, see this right here? Campione, campione. We might be winning the UEFA Champions League as well. Just saying. I am just saying. Just so the people, everyone just understand what we're cooking next season, Habibi. We can win the Champions League as well. We can. Because guess what? Nothing will satisfy me more if we do 21 plus 7. Oof. And as a Liverpool fan, you're in the Champions League, your nuts feel big. Because in England, we're the biggest club in Europe. European heritage for days. For days. You get me? Bro. And by the way, just so everyone knows, we only lost to PSG on penalties. And the funny part is, when we lost to PSG on penalties, everyone pretended that this is a disgrace to the sport. How can Liverpool lose to PSG on penalties? Only for PSG to go to the Champions League final and slap Inter by 5 goals. When we lost to them on pens, you know, everyone acted like the world ended. Literally, everyone acted like it was Judgment Day. Khalas, it's over. The world is over. It's finished. That's how everyone acted. That's how everyone pretended. You know what I'm saying? Everyone pretended that. But instead, here we are. We actually lost in a respectful manner to PSG compared to the rest. Now, speaking of PSG, and this is the final topic. Let me just grab the super chats, and then I'll speak about PSG for a bit, and then we'll end the stream. Big up to my guy 7ID, who says never be afraid of Arsenal or Arteta's there. And then Jack says, if they sack Arteta, I'm worried about the Premier League title. I love the fact that everyone's just consensus agreeing now that, you know, essentially the only way we should be worried about Arsenal is if they sack Arteta. Fairs. You know what? I hear it. By the way, guys, we're like 50 subs away from 53k. I'd love to hit it. We can only hit it with you guys' help. So please do like, do subscribe, so this channel gets sent to more and more people. Big up to you, Jackie lad. Guys, I was here when Hussam had less than 5k subs. He's my brother in Islam and my favorite Jordanian. We're all here to have a good time. Relax. Yeah, of course. Big up to you, Diallo. I appreciate you, and thank you for the super chat as well. Thank you for the love. You get me, and thank you for showing me support. You know, you've disappeared from this channel for a while, though. You used to come on the halftime shows as well. Don't think I forget. Big up to Matthew Farhadi, who says, as a Real Madrid fan, I'll never be scared. Big up. Why do Barcelona own you then? Just asking for a friend. Thank you, though. Big up to 7ID again, who says, people in the chat saying Slot will be found out next year have no idea who Liverpool hired. I'm an Ajax fan, but Slot is a tactical genius like Pep. He will be fighting for the title for years against Pep. Here's the thing, 7ID, and this is the thing. By the way, we have not even played Slot ball yet. We have played like essentially a more controlled version of Klopp ball. Because guess what? Guys, Liverpool fans in the chat, let's all be honest now that the season is done. Let's all be honest now, guys, that the season is done. Don't you think Slot is just so sick and tired of the Liverpool forwards? Wallahi, be honest, chat. Be honest. Like, Slot probably praised that he has Santiago Jimenez back at Liverpool, that instead some of these... Have you guys seen, like, Slot's face when he watches Darwin Núñez? Genuinely. Have you ever seen like Slot's body language when he just watches Núñez? Do you guys notice these things? Like, he's watching Darwin Núñez and he feels like he's depressed and he's given up on life when he watches Darwin Núñez. He can't wait for a striker that can actually hold up the ball, pass the ball, do all these things. Like, he's genuinely waiting, just anticipating badly a player that can do that. So that's the thing, lad. Big up to you, 7ID. And thank you for always showing me love, man. I appreciate you, even as a fan of an Eredivisie club. McTominay motivated and rejuvenated Napoli. Diallo, do not be shameless. Do not be shameless, Diallo. You know who rejuvenated and you know who motivated Napoli. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. 20 years with this owner, we win nothing. This is unacceptable. 20 years with this owner, we win nothing. Everyone knows who motivated Napoli. Antonio, that's who motivated them. Inter conceded more shots on target in one half than us in both games. Yeah, and people acted like it is. People acted like it's a disgrace, bro, that we lost to them on bloody pens. Imagine if we actually lost to them like in 90 minutes. What would the people say? What do you think Slot said to Wirtz tactically that made him choose us over Bayern? Apparently, company wasn't convincing. I read that tweet about Bayern's space and actually believe him because he was spot on about all that. Let me just say this. Can I tell you an objective footballing reason why I think he chose us over the other two clubs, Bayern and City? First of all, from a tactical perspective, Company does not compare to Slot. Like, Slot is a level above. That's number one. Number two, I think Florian Wirtz will be given freedom at Liverpool Football Club. You know, this is something that I'm very like pro. I know some of you guys may be watching me for the first time, maybe don't watch me during the watch-alongs, maybe don't know what I like, what I dislike, and that's fair, that's objective. Obviously, we have a lot of new viewers, and I appreciate it. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. You want to know something that I think Slot convinced Wirtz with? I think that he explained to Wirtz that he is going to be given the freedom to express himself. Hello, Allah Nader. I think Wirtz is convinced with that, because Wirtz is the type of player that you can tell he has cojones, he wants to create, he wants to risk take. And I think he will be allowed to risk take at Liverpool. Maybe he will not be allowed to risk take at Manchester City. Maybe he will not be allowed to risk take at Manchester City. I'll be honest with you, I'm being completely objective right now. I think at Manchester City he might be controlled and stuff. So, yeah. And by the way, when Salah leaves in 2-3 years, maybe Wirtz will be the guy at Liverpool. Hussam, City fans doing Linder's book reads like us. People don't know this, guys. But when it comes to Pep Linders, he's literally one of the reasons why Liverpool didn't win league titles consistently as soon as he got more power. So we will see. Stop being a smart ass. We're talking about expressing himself on the pitch. Casing note, Jack Grealish. Anyway, speaking of expressing yourself on the pitch, I want to talk about winning the Champions League next season and the PSG, replicating PSG conversation. Replicating PSG, winning UCL. So big up to all of you guys. Thank you to every super chatter as well. I think this has been one of the most enjoyable streams ever for all of you guys to watch. So I appreciate you all. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone, please like and subscribe. Let's try to get to 500 likes ASAP. The results of the poll, by the way. Guys, how do we have 574 votes and 400 likes? Yeah, you like the video. Anyway, the results of the poll are the following. 76% say they're more worried about City. 9% they're more worried about Arsenal. And 14% say they're not a Liverpool fan and they're just checking the results of the poll. So literally 76% of the people are more worried about Manchester City, which I agree with. I do think City are more worrying for next year. I want to talk about one thing, guys, and this is something that people in the chat, I feel like I've just been regurgitating because of the tacticals on Twitter, because of all these type of things. People keep talking about Liverpool replicating Paris Saint-Germain. Wallahi, sometimes, guys, sometimes I really don't even know what to say. The reason why Liverpool Football Club cannot replicate PSG and we need our own style to win the Champions League is because no midfielder other than McAllister is Vitinha or João Neves or Fabian Ruiz. We cannot replicate what that midfield does. Also, how can Gakpo do what Desire Doué does? How? Like, Doué gets the ball and dribbles past 4 players. Yeah, Habibi, Gakpo has 1 assist this whole Premier League season. He's a very good goal scorer, but he is not Desire Doué. Like, if you tell me right now who's a better goal scorer, Gakpo or Doué, I will tell you Gakpo is a very much better goal scorer than Doué. But if we're talking about dribbling and technique and blah, 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 يعني Kvaratskhelia and Doué and these guys are levels above Gakpo, guys. Like, it's just, like, guys, we cannot replicate PSG, guys. We cannot, I promise you all, we cannot replicate PSG. I get this is something that people are so, like, obsessed with. Like, can we replicate PSG? We cannot replicate PSG, Habibi. You want to know how to replicate PSG? Replicate PSG, sell Gravenberg, go buy Pedri. If your midfield 3 is Pedri, McAllister, and Wirtz, you can replicate PSG, no problem. We cannot replicate it with the players that we have, guys. We simply cannot, ya habibi. We simply cannot. How can I replicate with the midfield 3 that I have? Ya akhi, how? Guys, have you seen some of Gravenberg's passing, guys? Guys, Gravenberg's best attribute is his defensive work and him carrying the ball. Also, I just want to say one thing quickly to the people in the chat, because this is an exercise I did before, and I want to do this exercise again with these lovely people. Okay? I'm going to ask you all a question. You can answer any way, shape, or form you want. This is not North Korea. عادي answer حبيبي how you want to answer it, okay? So, I'm gonna share screen with you guys. Okay? So, replicating PSG, this UCL final right here. I have to make the screen a bit smaller so we don't get copyright infringement, okay? But let me put it here, Ultra HD, right? So I will play this clip quickly right here, okay? So this is Fabian Ruiz. He gives the ball to Vitinha here, okay? This is how the first goal happens. Okay, guys? Other than Alexis McAllister, in my whole midfield right now, who can play this pass? Yalla, tell me. See this pass here Vitinha plays? Obviously, I can't play it like immediately, like really quick, but I could do this. I could do this. This pass right here. Just this pass right here. Who can play this pass in my whole team other than Alexis McAllister? Tell me. Who? Who can do this? I'm talking about the current midfield, Sean. Who could do this? Ya habibi, haram عليك. You're saying something like haram عليك. If Curtis Jones got the ball here, he would have molested the ball for 45 minutes and then he would have passed it to Joao Neves. Szoboszlai would have immediately turned to the right and passed it backwards. The only one that can do this in my team is Alexis McAllister. That's it. There's a reason why I wanted Vitinha at Liverpool. It's because Vitinha is an elite passer. Guys, Gravenberch cannot replicate any of these things. He can't. Gravenberch cannot replicate any of this. Szoboszlai cannot replicate any of this. He can't. And if your logic is going to be replicate PSG, and you're going to play Wirtz false 9, and your midfield 3 is going to be McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch, you can't replicate it, ya habibi. You can't. You can't. Okay, piss off, Jake. You can't replicate it. You can't. You can change your account 300 million times. I know who you are from the way that you type. Anyway, you can't replicate it. You simply can't. You need different types of players. Different types of players. Says who? It's Karkas. Here we go. Okay, Tarek, no problem. I will look at my phone now and disrupt the show. If I go to Fabrizio Romano and there is no here we go, I'm going to ban you. Okay, I go to Fabrizio Romano, there is no here we go. Here, Habibi Tarek. Enjoy your ban. Now you're going to be typing in the chat like a little bitch and the comments won't even appear. And for the rest of your life, you're going to have to watch this channel for no reason whatsoever. Here we go. Tarek blocked. Here we go. Full contract agreement signed with the block button. Here we go. Tarek has been blocked for being a smartass. Here we go. Blocked. Now watch the chat while you cannot write any comment because you want to be a smartass. Anyway. Big up to Nader who says we must ship Darwin out and bring a prolific goal striker. Are you here, Toka? I want to talk to Toka. I want to talk to Toka about this because he's the only one that will understand my pain. Where are you, Toka, Habibi? Where are you, Toka, Habibi? Come. I hope you're here, Toka. Please be here, Toka. Toka. Guys, I have been looking at X/Twitter for news, for information. There is still people in 2025. There is still people in 2025 who are trying to claim that Darwin Núñez is the perfect striker for Florian Wirtz to play behind. Sometimes I read some comments online and I question, like, is it like, am I going insane? Am I actually going insane here? 71 big chances missed in 3 seasons. So let's say we keep Darwin Núñez. Okay, now I have a creator in Wirtz. So Wirtz is playing the passes in behind to Darwin Núñez. Yes, he's making the runs. Okay, and now he misses. Now what? So what's the point of the run to begin with, ya habibi? If he misses anyway. What's the point? What is the point of you making the run if you fucking miss anyway? Yahi, I watched a striker who used to play for Benfica. He goes by the name of Oscar Cardozo from Paraguay. This guy has no pace. I promise you, there's 920 people in the chat. About 800 people are faster than Oscar Cardozo. Oscar Cardozo, just so I can give you the actual stats. Oscar Cardozo. Here you go. Oscar Cardozo. Oscar Cardozo scored 112 goals in 175 games for Benfica. There is 800 people in the chat that are quicker than Oscar Cardozo. You want to know what separates Nunes from the other strikers? Other strikers have brain. Nunes have no brain. That's the problem. No one is talking about pace, power, running in behind. Habibi, what is the point of running in behind if you are going to miss the chance anyway? What is the point? What's the point? Like, I just get so frustrated with reading people's comments online. It's like, oh, one more season, he's gonna cook. Ya Habibi, you are cooking salmonella. What are you cooking? You're not cooking anything. You're cooking diseases, Habibi. Khalas, we've had enough. We've had enough. Our mental health deserves better. Everyone in the chat, just put one in the chat. Just put the number one in the chat. If you've had enough of just watching Darwin Nunes. If you've just had enough, just put one in the chat. Like, I've just had enough type of thing. Just put one in the chat. If you just, khalas, if you genuinely just don't watch this player at Liverpool anymore, that's it. I just don't want to watch him at Liverpool anymore. Just put one. Just put the number one in the chat. No need super chat, no need nothing. Just put one in the chat right now. If you just can't stand the guy. Do you generally feel that like dislike towards him? Bro, where are we going with this? The only one not putting one are rival fans, because the rival fans dream that we keep Darwin Nunes. Dream that we keep Darwin Nunes. Yakh, I've had enough, yakh. Just looking at him, I get irritated. I clapped everyone in the trophy ceremony except him. Yakh, khalas, I can't stand the guy. I'm sorry. I can't stand him. I'll be honest with you. The fact that he got supported this much by the Anfield faithful, and these guys sang Nunes after every miss, and this guy went and deleted Instagram pictures of Liverpool. How dare you delete Instagram pictures of Liverpool? You owe this club. You owe this club. We don't owe you shit. You're a fucking nobody. You're a nobody. You messed up Salah's assist records. If I go look, but you guys know a Salah creativity comp is a Nunes miss comp. It's the same thing. Just go watch. And you want to know what his parting gift to Liverpool was? His parting gift to Liverpool was a big chance missed. His parting gift to Liverpool Football Club was another big chance missed. Because the 71 big chances that he had missed before were not enough. The 71 big chances that he had before were not enough. He was like, let me make sure that I miss one last chance just for good measure. Let me make sure that I miss one more chance just for good measure. So everyone can feel what it's like of me missing big chances. Everyone can feel it. Everyone can see it. Everyone can hear it. You know, why not? Let me miss one more big chance just for good measure. Fuck it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. You know, miss big chances. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's miss another big chance. Just as a departing gift. Departing gift. One more big chance missed. Why? Because he's a fraud. Everyone want to see this? Watch this, yeah? Let's just watch this together. Let's watch this together, yeah? Watch this. Watch this together. First of all, Trent is now gone. No matter what your feeling is on him, unreal pass. Unbelievable pass. Okay? This pass right here. Here you go. Wait. Watch this right here from Trent. Watch this right here from Trent. Watch this. Unreal pass. Here. It's perfect height. Any striker who is semi-decent scores this here. It's not even bouncy at a crazy angle or nothing. Here. It's not even bouncy at a crazy angle or nothing. Why? So Wirtz So you're saying one more season. So Florian Wirtz passes the ball to Nunes in this position. What will Nunes do next year that he hasn't done for the last 3 years? He's gonna miss the chances anyway. The guy has no brain. Like an intelligent footballer would chip the goalkeeper, put it. You don't know what Nunes did as per usual? Just shot it at Dean Henderson's face, bro. This guy got no brain, bro. Francesco Conceição, this kid looks unbelievable baller. Yeah, he's elite. He's very good. Okay, elite came out for no reason. I don't mean he's actually elite. I think he's a very good footballer. I think he's someone who could definitely take. Actually, this would be a better signing for Arsenal than actually Semenyo. We should make PSG an offer for Zaire Emery. Oh, I really like Zaire Emery, you know. I think Zaire Emery is a fantastic football player. I really think Zaire Emery is a fantastic football player, bro. I really do. I believe in Zaire Emery. I would not complain at all if we signed that player right there. I really would love Zaire Emery at Liverpool. That's a great shout, Ed. Yeah, we were interested in Zaire Emery actually at the point. We were. I'm not going to give up on the Alvarez dream. But anyway, back to the original point. So that's why the reason why we can't replicate PSG. However, we can win the Champions League in our own style. Why do we have to be copycats? Liverpool Football Club ain't copycats. We don't have to copy anyone to win the Champions League. We've done it before our way. Guess what? We can do it again our way again. We can do it our way again. The ultra dream signing for Liverpool would be someone like Julian Alvarez. If he doesn't come, though, I don't want us to just sit on our ass and say, oh, no one is available and do the prototypical shit. I want us to get a player that can take some of the goal-scoring pressure off of Salah. Because I don't want Salah, to be expected again to score like 500 goals again next season, bro. Get the guy some help. By the way, this is PSG's first Champions League. We won 6 Champions League, bro. Come on, man. Come on, we can win Champions League again. We don't need to replicate PSG. We can do it our way. We ain't got the wingers to replicate what PSG do. Neither do we have the midfield. We simply can't. Even with Wirtz, by the way. Because who's our Vitinha? Who's our Fabian Ruiz? Who's any of these players? That's the thing. I like a Ekitike. I won't complain if we sign the Ekitike. Anyway, guys, listen, we're going to wrap up the stream here. This was very enjoyable. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for joining us on another stream, Habibis. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video on the way in. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Let's surprise one of the YouTubers. Let me do something for a guy who actually meant a lot to me because he knows me from a long time. Guys, I want you all to do something for me. This stream is going to take you over to LFC Red Forever channel. That's Fozzie's channel. For you guys who don't know Fozzie, oh, you will cry. Oh, look at me. I'm a Barcelona fan. You got knocked out. Be quiet. We own Barca. 4-0 on your head top. Messi mashed at Merseyside. Anyway, guys, listen. I want us all to surprise Fozzie together. This stream is going to take you over to Fozzie's channel. Go tell him Hussam Raid and make his day, you guys. He's an unbelievable guy. I used to work with him from 3 years ago. Go and show him some love, please. The stream is going to take over to Fozzie's channel. I will be in his chat over there. Just go tell him Hussam Raid. Let's spread the love in this Liverpool community. Love you all. And see you guys over there.